Good morning, everybody. It looks like I'm waking up to a trendline break on RLC here to the downside, or a potential one at least. Let's see that trendline. That's a pretty nasty red candle right there, so I would probably expect the momentum to continue. I think it's going to drop pretty hard to the downside. If that breaks, it's probably going to hit 20 cents range because I think that it's over now, this rally. But it's a confusing count. Like, really confusing. I entered a position already here for RLC, a small one. Ooh, it just really fought hard there with that wick. I entered with $100,000. It's really early right now. Don't mind me. I'm like half asleep right now. I gotta get up to walk my dog right away though. Looks like it's dropping. Like it looks like it should. The RSI went so low there. 15 minutes coming down. Ooh, the 1 hour is like really ready to come down. The 1 hour is coming down hard. The 4 hours not ready yet though, to be honest. 2 hours not ready. 90-minute at most. I might get a crazy bounce and then come back down. Like, I don't know. Oh, man. That's a crazy wick. Shit. All right. I'm doing really well right now so far this morning. I'm going to go for a close. Excuse me, at 121 here. I don't know if it's going to get there. It might be many retests along the way. But just assuming in general that the whole waves are done. Excuse me, it's really early in the morning right now. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I gotta go walk my dog. I gotta stretch. I'm still in bed right now. No power today in the house. Zero power. This looks like it's definitely breaking down. Doesn't look like it's holding at all. I have no computer today, so there hasn't been power for like 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay, I gotta get up. I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna go walk my dog. Yo, good morning, guys. So I entered a really good support break, which I'm gonna take a profit of $3,000. Pretty good in the morning. I literally just woke up right now. I'm half asleep. One eye is open right now, and I literally just took a $3,000 profit. So how did I catch this trade? Oh man, I've been telling you guys for the longest time now. It doesn't take a genius to identify this, to be honest. Look at the support trend line. It is in the channel, right? It's in a freaking channel. So why would you not short this? Okay, like I can't call out. I'm not gonna call out all of the basic things, right? In the support in my Discord group, it's like, and I'm not available 24/7 either. But I mean, just look at the channel. It's formed since July the 1st, right? It's hit so many different points. You don't even need to know any Elliott wave to short this, right? So what I did was I just looked at here and I can count 5, right? There's like definitely 5 waves in this channel. So it doesn't matter how you count it. It's probably something like this, a 1. This is probably a 2 somewhere. I'm actually, I don't even know. This is probably a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this one completes a 3rd wave within that one, right? So the whole count probably goes something like that from 1. Like it goes even further back actually. Let me do it better. Give me 1 second here. So if you go further back, it goes all the way from here, right? I mean, take a look at it. From there, 1, 2. This is probably perhaps a 3, 4, and a 5. So that finishes the first wave, right? And the next one, then this one that I drew here, that's probably a third wave. And the next one right there is definitely a fifth wave that's finishing. And you can see it in an angle as well, right? For an ending fifth wave diagonal. So anyways, cheers to a $3,000 profit at literally 7:30 in the morning. Bam! Yo guys, what's up? So I said in the Discord group right here, another trend line forming with a retest at the former support, now a resistance. Do you see that very clear support trend line right there? And we also ended up getting a retest at the top over here. See this retest at the top? Okay, I'll show you. See this big channel that formed, right? Big channel. And then we got a retest with a gigantic shooting star type of candle that showed that it rejected to the top side, right? So because of that rejection, and also because of the break of the trend line, it made a lot of sense to enter a position here. Okay, so now we're going to see how far down the rabbit hole this is going to go after we got that very clear rejection. So now it's time to be extremely patient and just wait for something to happen here. It looks like it could easily come to the downside very hard very soon, but only time will be able to tell. There's definitely momentum going down. The 2-minute is on its way down right now. It wants to smash. So I think that it's probably going to head down pretty hard soon. Just got to be very patient with this trade. All right, here's the pressure driving down. Of course, I'm in a very good position. Entered at 1.261 here. There might be momentum down soon. I'm not sure. Got kind of a small rejection. It's going up. I don't know if I got the right trend line, because sometimes one trend line breaks and then another one ends up forming. So you just don't know. But overall, like on the high time frame, this really does look bearish. I mean, that just looks like the first wave of the next few that are coming down, right? So I think the 30-minute came down. The 1 hour's definitely come down. The 2 hour finally crossed over. See that? And the 2 hour had so much bearish divergence reaching that high that the RSI is finally getting to a lower low. The 90 minutes definitely coming down as well. So it seems like overall the momentum is to come down. But in the 90 minute, we got a doji there, which kind of worries the shit out of me. And also on the 1 hour, we got a hammer candle that could be followed by like a twin tweezer pair wick combination. But that rejection is pretty big in my opinion. Like, am I drawing it wrong? Right? The support here. Did it actually not break down yet? That's all questions that are going through my mind right now. But it just seems like from how everything is looking that it did break down. So I'm gonna be pretty confident about this trade and just hang on tight here. Here's the momentum. Beautiful. So now the 1 minute chart ends up getting very bearish, which is now going to end up cascading over to the 2 minute, which it just did, which is now the 3 minutes bearish. See the 3 minute MACD? See the MACD at the top? It crossed over down. There we go. My alert's going off. I'm up a lot already. Shit. It's gonna be a $5,000 day, and I just happened to wake up at the right time. That's honestly the truth. And I'm just laughing to my fiance next to me right now because we woke up to a $5,000 profit. And their power is out, and I'm trading from my phone, which is even funnier to me because it's funny, you know, like waking up to literally a $5,000 profit. It's gonna break down hard now. Like that retest said it all. You know, it said you have to really recognize the reason I entered a short to begin with. The first reason, right, closing that trading view there. The first reason was because the channel, right, it broke down. Okay, that's one reason. This right, it broke down out of that trend line. If you look on the 15-minute chart, you'll see that on the 15-minute chart, the 55 EMA, it always held strong since yesterday, actually since June 30th. It has not dropped below the 55 EMA on the 15-minute chart for a very long time, right? And then you happen to see the channel break right there. Do you see the channel break? It happens to be below the 55 EMA. So of course I'm going to enter on that. So I take my profit at the first sign of resistance, which is right here. Here made an ascending type of triangle, if you notice. You have to see where it began right here. If I go to a lower time frame, you'll see right here, right in this region, see the yellow lines? You'll see that that's the first breakout and resistance region, right? So it made sense for me to take my profit, the first one, right there at that line, right? So then I take my profit, and then it ends up breaking above here again, right? Trying to retest it, and then it fails. So then after it fails, I wait for the trend line to break, and then I enter a short position, right? Does that make sense? I'm on like a $25,000 win streak right now. Here's another $1,400. I'm probably gonna bank about 2,000. I'm gonna take. I don't know if I'm gonna hold it, to be honest. Like hold it and try to let it break this low, because if it drops to this low, it's gonna go to 119. Okay, if it goes, and the reason why 119 is because that's the previous low. Do you see that? This previous low right there. Okay, so the last thing I want is for a huge bounce to come down here, right? And then go all the way back up. That would be disastrous for me, because then I'm not going to be able to, ride this short. I'm going to be down $4,000 instead of, or sorry, down $3,000 instead, right? So I don't want to take that risk perhaps. And that's a very big risk. So it's in my best interest to probably take my profit at that support to minimize my risk. And then what I'll do is on that support break to the downside below $1.23, I'll enter a short again, and then I'll scalp a good 2 or 3% going down. Does that make sense now? That's a lot more logical, right? For me to do that. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. Take my profit at the 23 region. Okay, I'm going to set it up for now. I'm going to do my buy limit. I'm going to go 123.3. Okay, 123.3. And I'm going to put my 80,000 in here. But you never know. It might just smash down, right? It might just completely smash below it and not even hold at all. So I have to be aware of that too now. Okay, so I'm up $2,000 now almost. So this looks like there's a lot of momentum going to the downside. But I'm going to stick to my strategy of minimizing risk, capitalizing on good profit today, and acknowledging the fact that I'll be up $5,000 today. So that to me is a win. And I want to get out of these trades as fast as possible now to minimize my risk and make sure that I lock in these profits that are guaranteed. We have to be able to evaluate the risk of staying in a trade. And if I stay in the trade, once again, I risk a big bounce at 123, right? So then I can always re-enter the position if this ends up breaking down. That's the best choice in my opinion. Some people may ride it, okay? So I'm going to take mine at 123 too, like right there exactly, pretty much. Some people may ride this and say, hey, I'll take the chance of it breaking down, but not me. And not me because I'm more of a safe trader lately. And I'm pretty sure that $5,000 is a really big profit today, right? I'm sure that anybody would agree it is. So there's no point of me staying in this trade. The most important aspect of trading to me lately is literally minimizing my risk. If I were to minimize my risk for all trades and lock in these profits and not allow bounces to happen, right? The places where there could be a major bounce, I don't let it I don't play those places. So here's the profit coming up right now, and here's a $2,500 profit that's just about to come up. I'm a wall at 23.2. There we go, 23.3. I'm a wall there, and I'm just about to get closed. I only have 34,000 LRC left here. We're hammering. I have a $100,000 position, which definitely created a wall. I can market execute the rest if I want to. I already closed 66% of my position, and I think I actually will. Let's just see if it goes down a little bit more. 45. There we go. I don't even need to. It's going to hammer it. Little bit of a wall going up and down, back and forth. Do you see what I mean by the wall in these particular instances that are created? Here we go. Here's the momentum. There we go. 20,000, 27,000 left. I'm a wall. 5,000 LRC left, and I'm going to be okay to close my position right here. And boom, guys, I just made $5,500 today. Let's go check my profit. Let's go check my profit here on LRC. That's not it. I want to check it just from today. I lost a little bit a few days ago on it. So today on LRC, I'm up $5,200. And boom, motherfuckers, boom.